can turn things around. And we wish them all the best for the season. It's just frustration of things that have happened over the last few weeks. It's spiraled. I wouldn't say out of control because it's only a game of football, but it is important to the town, isn't it, that they're doing well. And as I said, we were spoiled having 2 European campaigns and finishing 3rd last season. People just automatically assume that's your divine right to be in that position. Well, it's not. Other teams want the same thing as what you want, so you have to put up performances to make sure that you get into those sort of positions. And Haverfordwest have done very well the last few seasons. We've just had a wobble for the first few weeks.
The bar gets higher, doesn't it? That's the problem when you qualify. Yeah. Let's just go back to something from part 1. Phrase, we had a question in from Arian, I think, didn't we, on the WRU?
Yeah, quick question, not necessarily WRU, just to demise a second team rugby. Particularly Gordon, Gordon would play at the time when second team was probably thriving. You also had a second team league, didn't you?
Well,
By the time I came into the game, second team rugby was it wasn't as thriving as it was.
Third team rugby as well, mate. Yeah.
Now the dynamics changed. Now you have clubs like Narberth, Tenby, Carew, who actually have second team sides in the league structure. In terms of maybe the clubs with the lower player base, second team rugby, you could never have your own second team league in Pembrokeshire now. It's not sustainable. So does that affect the overall player pool, as he's asked? Yes. Is it an excuse for first teams not going away in WRU Cup competitions? No.
Okay, there we go. That's a clear answer.
Ironically, you said that. Haverfordwest played a game against Fishguard on Friday night, and Ben Rocky John was actually the man of the match. He plays up front for Clark.
I saw that.
and Stephen Doherty had a game as well. And apparently, I've spoken to Ben. He said, I'd really enjoy, because he hadn't played since school. And because he's a footballer, he don't get the opportunity. Yeah. So a Friday night, he's been enjoying his games playing for Haverfordwest Second.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Okay, there's a good answer to Arian's question. Let's just tidy up a few other bits and bobs from the world of Pembrokeshire sport. We'll come to the fact there's going to be some new balls in the Divisions 1 and 2 in the cricket season next year. But let's just mention the Pembroke County Club Awards. They were on Friday night. Tim Hicks from Carew won the George Cole Cup for Best Player this summer, Fraser.
Yeah, and well deserved, actually.
Yeah.
Tim Hicks,
former Haverfordwest County player,
Yes.
Tim Hicks has been one of the outstanding batsmen in Pembrokeshire County for a long, long time. Yeah. He hasn't always been available because of football commitments, as Gordon mentioned there. Actually, a very good Welsh League footballer. And he was crucial to Carew winning that league title this year, and he was crucial to.
He was consistent and steady,
and he is a batsman who can get away from you quickly. He's quick scorer, and I think the new format, the new way of playing, probably suits him more. He's up to Carew. He's an outstanding sportsman. Gordon knew his father very well, outstanding sportsman as well. He took issue with me from a few reports from back in 2017, did Tim? But I don't think hopefully we're over that now. But that doesn't stop me saying that he fully deserves it.
He does thoroughly deserve that award. He's been consistent for many seasons.
It's a good award. I don't think enough are made as the George Cole Cup. I think it could be marketed better. It's gone some great players over the years, and the young awards, which I know you've got at your disposal there as well, Ben.
Yeah, indeed. Well, have I got? Oh, yeah, I have. Sorry, you did send me a screenshot. Sorry, Phrase. Let me just give those as well. So the Junior Batting Award went to Charlie Welsh of St Ishmael's, the Junior Bowling Award to Morgan Britton of Hebranston, and the Best Girl Player, Phoenix Phillips from Cresselly. So well done to all of those awards.
And they're good awards. They give youngsters, even in lower divisions, something to aspire to, don't they?
Yeah.
Keep performing.
I agree.
They're prestigious awards to win, and they should remain that way.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. New date for the Harrison Allen, has that been confirmed?
Yeah, I'm slightly surprised. We knew it was going to be one of the May bank holidays. It's actually the first one with the bank holiday Monday. Obviously, the bank holiday Monday is a reserve.
I suppose in mind for that, they're thinking of the next year's competition as well. Yeah, they've got to get that. So you that's probably why. Right.
In an idealism, I think you would have given both clubs. If I buy right, they'll have 2 league games now to get into it.
Yeah.
It'll be one of them late April, so it'll probably one because it'll still be raining in Pembrokeshire then. But you would have liked.
Couple of seasons ago it was, isn't it?
Oh, good God, yeah. You would have liked 5 or 6 games for them to get momentum. But look, there was going to be no ideal scenario here. Gordon has a very good point. You don't want to be playing the final when you've already started. But worth noting as well, which is a sensible call, only players.
Yes, I was going to say.
I think that's important, actually.
Yeah, of course it is. Because
the question is, and you can't stop this, if players who were away last season working and what have you are back, then but look, there's no perfect rule here.
No.
Okay, yeah, thanks for mentioning that. That's a good one. And let's just finish, because we are almost out of time. But one other bit of news from the world of Pembrokeshire cricket, there's going to be pink balls in Division 1 and 2 next season. Now,
it was all for short overs, and now we're having pink balls.
I know.
And you thought I was in a bad mood about the second team American Ryder Cup fans flipping it. I can't fathom this, why this has been shoehorned into 1 and 2. We've got a situation now where the rules in 1 are different in 2.
Yeah.
The rules in 2 are different from 3. The balls in 1 and 2 are different from 3. And from what I can gather, and this needs to be clarified, this will come into play in all divisions once the red balls at clubs run out. Well, when is that? Is that midway through this season? Do some clubs start playing?
Have we got many
balls?
left?
Red balls. Well, the way I hit them, not many get lost. But it's usually something I check in about the second week of April next year. Okay. I might have to do a bit of research this year, but. Look, it's obviously to make cricket more appealing, but they were used in the limited overs. I like that. I like the unique stuff in Pembrokeshire. Yeah. The limited stuff was unique in comparison to the longer version. We're now carrying that intertwined both. Soon we'll be going down Gordon's Way and playing T10 on Saturday afternoons. Or they'll find a way we can just play it virtually on home or whatever youngsters do these days. I don't know. I don't know what Gordon thinks about it, but...
It doesn't matter what colour ball you play with, Fraser. I'd presume the pink is.
Oh, come on, Gord. Come on, Gord. Yeah. I'm all for. I don't mind cricket modernising. I support the 100 a bit as well. But
okay, then I'm going to say the traditional red ball and traditional white.
Right. I'm prepared. We are nearly out of time, but I think we should have a Pure West sports show campaign to save the red ball in Division 1 and 2. Are you with me, Fraser?
You were going to say a Pure West logo on the ball.
That's a campaign. I can get behind it. The one thing I will say, I'll get behind your campaign. The one thing I will say, it'll make for some interesting scores in early overs, because the feedback I've been getting from batsmen who have stayed in long enough, I haven't, to find this out, is that for the first 2 or 3 overs, it swings like a banana and then it dies.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I probably won't open next season. I'll go back at 4 or 5. And I'll let the young lads deal with the banana.
Listen, we've got to go, but if anyone wants to get involved and support that campaign, let's see what feedback we get. We have got to go. Enjoyed the show immensely this evening. We are back again next Monday from 7 till 9. It's the gaming show. Stuart, who's a big Haverfordwest man as well, so interesting what he made of Rob Edwards' interview. He's on the way with the gaming show with Mags Optics. We will see you again next Monday from 7 right here on Pure West. Good night.
Pure West Radio. Can customers find your website?